Shalom, shalom, Israel. Before we start, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahawashi, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahawashi is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ. In double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who've been ruling well through the Spirit, teaching His word, and bringing forth the truth. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put it on their spirit to endure. Almighty Shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered four corners of the earth, in congregations and out congregations, teaching His truth, being sincere. Lord willing, the Most High can continue to put on their spirits to endure. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the truth. I'm going to try to just make this lesson quick, straight to the point. Yahawashi is the real Superman. Yahawashi is the real Superman. He's the ultimate superhero. He's the ultimate power, right? Under Yahweh, man. Yahawashi is going to come with the power of the Lord, man. Before I even start, I want to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 1. The first verse I want to bring out. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 24. But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, which is really going into the northern kingdom, right? Hamashiach, the power of God and the wisdom of God. See, Yahawashi is going to come in the power of the Lord, right? He's going to come in great boldness, right? He's not coming with hugs and kisses. Yahweh is a man of war because look what He created. This is His story. He created the actors. He made this movie. And Yahawashi is the reflection, the physical reflection of the visible God. We'll get that one too, right? This is Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is His name, right? Yahweh is a man of war. And Yahawashi is gonna come in the reflection of Yahweh, right? I believe this is Colossians, the first chapter, and I'll start at verse 13, right? It says, "Who have delivered us from the power of darkness and have translated us into the kingdom of His dear Son, in whom we have redemption through His blood, even the forgiveness of sins, who is the image of the visible power, the visible God, the firstborn of every creature," right? "By Him were all things created, that were in heaven and that are in the earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by Him and for Him," right? When you go to Genesis, the first chapter, right, that word God goes into power, right? Yahawashi and the other powers that be with Him, right, created all things that be. But Yahawashi is the chief power under the Most High. Yes, you might have Michelangelo, who could be one of the chief angels. Yahawashi is the chief power under Yahweh, because He is the image of the visible God, man. Yahweh, right? So Yahawashi is going to come in that physical power of Yahweh, man. If Yahweh is a man of war, Yahawashi is a man of war, right? Because He's going to be the one to deliver us from our enemies, right? Let me get this precept real quick, right? You can go into Apocrypha. You can go to the book of Judith, the 9th chapter. This is Judith, the 9th chapter, verse 12. I pray thee, O power of my father, and power of my inheritance of Israel, Lord of the heavens and earth, creator of the waters, king of every creature, hear thou my prayer. Right? And when we pray to the Most High in the name of his son, man, because our prayer is going through his son. Right? The Most High Yahweh is saving us through his son. Right? So when Yahawashi come, that's on behalf of the Most High, man. Nothing can move, right, without the Lord say so. You can go to Job, the 1st chapter. Right? The Lord is the one that oh man, look at Job, man. Right? The Most High even asked him, man, go look at my servant Job, man. Go see if you could go test him. You got 1 Kings, the last chapter, chapter 22, where the angel told the Lord, man, I can persuade him. Right? Everybody moves on the behalf of Yahweh. Right? And the powers that be, it's under Yahawashi, man. That's why the elect have that green light on them all the time to go do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, whatever it may be. But their main focus is to deliver this word, right, to the other elect, 4 corners of the earth, and using a unicorn, right? I want to go to this other precept. This is Psalms. This is Psalms 143. This is Psalms 143, verse 12. Let me start at verse 11. It says, quicken me, O Yahweh, for thy name's sake, for thy righteousness' sake, bring my soul out of trouble. And of thy mercy cut off my enemies, and destroy all them that afflict my soul, for I am thy servant. Right? In order to really get judgment, we need Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. We need him to do it. Just like how we want reparations. To really get what you really deserve, we need Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. Nobody else is going to get it done. To get your kingdom, we need Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. To get everything in order, we need Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. Why everybody think we need Yahweh Shem Yahawashi? We need more of his presence in this bullshit. Under the sun, this judgment, man. In order to crack down on violence, sin, bullshit, we need Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. He's the only way to save. Captain Planet. We need Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. They say Captain Save-A-Hole, man. We need Yahweh Shem Yahawashi to save the elect, right? And save the 1/3 men and women, man. What did the lady say in the East, man? Right? I think she was Somalian. I don't know what race she was from, but she said, we need you, Israel, to come back, man. That's you, you so-called black man. Could have went even deeper. The black Latinos and natives. The Israelite men is still on the earth. The elect men, right? And the main prophecy is America, man. So the real mighty men is over here in America, man. Right? They're gonna get saved out of this place. Right? Let me just get this verse because I'm saying that. Right? This is Revelations, the 18th chapter. I'm gonna start at 19, and it says, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, at last, that great city we're in were made rich, all that had ships in the sea, by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. Right? The elect men need to get avenged off a daughter of Babylon. Right? Like when somebody say, I remember playing football. You know, when we like if we lost like real bad when I used to play football from high school, Iroquois Central, regardless if I was playing or not, right? The coach used to say if we was losing, man, this was a shit show, right? When Yahawashi come on the behalf of Yahweh, it's gonna be a shit show, right? It's gonna be a straight shit show, and the apostles and the prophets is gonna get saved out of it, right? And the world is gonna know who he is, man, right? It takes for Yahweh's power to be shown. Only the elect know about Isaiah 29:6. That, you know, when disasters come, earthquake, right, fires, right, huge disasters happen. That's the Lord, man. When huge death is happening, that's the Lord. When war is going on, that's the Lord, because the Lord is a man of war, right? I forgot where I was gonna go. I'm ready to go everywhere, right? Nah, yeah, I know where I'm going now. I had a different precept in mind, right? This is Second Esdras, the 16th chapter, and I'm gonna start at 71, man. Like get you more for your dollars, right? It says, and let me start at 70. It says, for there shall be in every place in the next cities great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. Those is the elect men, right? And the women, right, underneath the men, right? They're gonna be they shall waste and take away their goods and be casting them out of their household. Right? No, Salaki, the verse before where it says sparing none is still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Shemal Shai. Only the elect men, right, and the women underneath and the children, right, those are the ones that fear the Lord. You 2/3 niggas, whoever you may be, right? And hey, if that's me, I'm rebuking my own self. But whoever that may be, right, these nations are going to spoil you. They not going to spare you, man, right? And this is the power of the Lord, man. But at the end of the day, they're gonna be even the elect men we gonna go through it. We gonna go through it, right? We not gonna get it worse than the 2/3, but the elect men and women, we gonna be going through it, right? And let alone we gonna see the turmoil from the left, from the right, in the front and behind us. But 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, right? The ones that fear the Lord. Right, so we're gonna be going through it too, just like the 2/3. But the Lord is still gonna provide like he always do. Right? Verse 73 is the point. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Right? So when that happens, we're gonna know who the real elect men is. Right? It hasn't fully been revealed, but through their actions, yes. If you got eyes to see, right? But at the end of the day, that's another form of showing the Lord's power, because he's waking up the mighty men. He showed the power through Moses, right? Exodus the 7th chapter, the Lord said that Moses would be a god to Pharaoh, right? And the men of the Lord, we growing right through the Spirit, man. Through the Spirit, we gonna grow even more, and we gonna look like the power, man. We gonna look like gods, man. Right? Let's go back to the Apocrypha, man. Let's get Sirach 36:5. Right? This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36, verse 5. And this is what it reads. It says, and let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thou, O power. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. And who is on that right side? Right? Yahawashi, the angels, and of course the elect men, which is the 144,000. Those are the ones that's going to do wonderful Salaki. Those are going to be the ones that's going to be doing strange wonders, man. Yahawashi, the angels, right? the host, right? The heavens armies, right? And the elect men. They're going to show power, man. Yahawashi is going to come in great boldness, man. It's going to be one of the greatest sceneries, the best sight you have ever seen. That's why Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1 and 2 tells you it's going to be a strange salvation. You don't understand what real happiness look like. Oh, today look like a beautiful day. You haven't seen a beautiful day until you get saved, man. Right? Let's go back to 1 Corinthians, man. Let's go back to 1 Corinthians. We almost done, y'all. Let's get 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter. We're going to read verse 21 to 26. Right? That's what it says. It says, for since by man came death, right? Because when you look, it's really Adam, you know. But when you go to Sirach, the 25th verse, you know, because of Eve, man, we all die, right? But for since by man came death, by man came also the resurrection of the dead, Yahawashi. For as in Adam all die, even so is Hamashiach. Even so in Hamashiach shall all be made alive. Right? We not even, you know, when people say I'm living life, nigga, you not even living when this whole body right here has an expiration date. You got expiration date like milk, nigga. You don't know when, right? Let's keep going, right? Salaki. Okay, verse 23. But every man in his own order, Hamashiach the first fruits, afterward they that are Hamashiach at his coming, which is the elect, the ones that die and the ones that still standing in the time of Yahawashi. 1 Corinthians chapter 4. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse I believe 15 to 17, right? Let alone, you know, the elect that's gonna get the incorruptible bodies, but the ones that died in the name of the Lord, right, on this side, and the ones that's living on this side when Yahawashi come, those are gonna be the ones that get that glory, right? That glorified body that's gonna get that power, right? The ones that's gonna get scarcely saved, right? Verse 24, it says, then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High. What is the kingdom? Israel is the kingdom. A kingdom is not the kingdom is not the place. That's just part of it. A kingdom is really the people, right? And they even put it in movies, man. The movie Thor, he said Asgard. The father said Asgard is not the place, it's the people, right? Israel is a people before it's a place. Because the Lord was dealing with Israel. How did he deal with it? He was dealing with Abraham. He had to move Abraham from one place where his father lived, right near Eden, right Summer, right if you want to say, right, and moved him all the way where he wanted him to be, so things can be fulfilled through the oath, the covenant, and the law, right? To continue going on, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power, which is these powers that be. That's why in Revelation it says he has many crowns. Yahawashi is going to strip all rulers from their power seat, right? Let alone if we was to look at past tense, every prophecy of ruler, that's what those crowns is symbolic to. But let alone the kings that rule of today time, right? It says, verse 25, and he must reign till he have put all enemies under his feet, right? And just like David said, 26, the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death, right? Death gets the victory, which, you know, which is welcomed by sin, right? If we was to look at Adam and Eve, if they was to listen to the Lord, you know, we would be immortal, right? But, you know, everything has a cause and effect. But I think after with that verse, it just made me think of this verse. Lord willing, I am correct. Lord willing, I am correct. And if I'm not, you know, Salaki. Yep, this is Psalms chapter 110, verse 1. It says, Yahweh, this is David. This is him prophesying of the coming Messiah. Yahweh said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. This is David speaking to Yahawashi before he come, right? And you got to think right now, since that's taking place, Yahawashi is literally sitting on the right hand side of the Most High, waiting, man. Right? Yahawashi is sitting there waiting for the Lord to say, hey, my son, go get my people. It's a picture I have on my phone, right? Yahawashi, go get my people, man. Yahawashi is waiting. He says, sit on my right hand, right, until I make your enemies, your footstool, right? When you go to Isaiah, the 19th chapter, right, I believe the 14th verse or the 15th verse, in between those two, the Lord said the Egyptians is going to be weaker than women, or weak as women, right? And the Egyptians of today is the so-called white men and women. They gonna be weak as women, right? Let me see. Actually, let's get it. Right, I wanted to get it for you in the NLT, right, or the GNT, because man, they be hitting him, they be smacking you, right? Let me see if this is it. I said 19, right? Okay, here we go. This is Isaiah chapter 19. I'm going to start at 14. It says, Yahawashi have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err, which is America, in every work thereof. As a drunken man staggered in his vomit, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. Right? So the powers that be, right, in this place. In that day shall Egypt be like unto a woman, right? And when you go into different translation, it says they are going to be weak as women, right? It says, and they shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahawashi hosts, which he shaketh over it, right? Yahawashi, is the army of the Lord, right? The heavenly army. Yahawashi be in the forefront, and the angels that be. It's going to be mad chariots, like 300. Going to block out the sun, right? It's going to be darkness when Yahawashi come in this place, man. These niggas not ready, man. And when I say niggas, I'm talking about you 2/3 Jake, and you niggas as in Esau and these other nations, man. Y'all the real niggas, man. And you and disobedient mother suckers is niggas. Hey, I was a nigga before too, right? Sometimes I slip. That nigga come back, right? When we serve the Lord, we not niggas no more, man. We become men and daughters of Zion, man. We become important people of the earth, right? Because Israel is the salt of the earth. Without us, this place don't got no flavor. And guess what? What's the number one used ingredient? Salt. The number one used ingredient is either salt or pepper, but it's salt, man. That's the number one ingredient. The number one, let alone your little sea creatures, right? Especially the fish that you most likely might is delicious, is most likely in salt water, right? Salt, man. When you work out, keep sweating, salt come out your body, right? We the saltiest people on the earth. Israel, man. The elect men. Then the women, man. We is the flavor. Without us, this is not even earth. Without us is no earth. Without us, if Yahawashi didn't put his flavor in the earth, it won't be no earth. Right? Without this would be a cage. Right? The Lord got us to really order and orchestrate this place, man. This is supposed to be our playpen, like a little child. We fell real low. Now the Lord gonna give us back that power. Like Yahawashi had to come down low. Even though he had power, he had to come down low. Yahawashi said in I believe John the 17th chapter, he asked the Lord to give me back that glory I had in the beginning. Let me get that. Let me get that actually, bro. What I'm over here talking about. What we talking about? Um, I forgot which one it is, y'all. You got 15:27. Trying to give you the one where he said, "Give me back the glory I had." Come on, glorify His Son, yeah, I can't. It's not in my head right now. Where is it? But I'll bring out this one though. This is St. John chapter 15, verse 27. It says, "And ye also shall bear witness," right? This is really the elect men, right? "Because ye have been with me from the beginning," right? Yahawashi been here. Yahawashi been already. He was already here before the foundation of the earth, right? A lot of us, don't know it if we not in these scriptures, man. But it's crazy. Man, my mind is everywhere else. Why can I not think of this verse? So like y'all, I really want this verse so bad. Okay, here we go. This is St. John 15:5. I knew I was going to find it. Let me start at verse 4. It says, "I have glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do," right? Because that was his job, to glorify Yahawashi, to glorify the Most High, right? Through his work, he was going to glorify the Most High, right? It says, verse 5, "And now, O Father, glory thou me with thy own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was," right? He's asking the Most High to give him the glory he had before the earth was, man, before this was established, right? He's going to come in beautiful glory when he comes back, man. Yo, you are afraid, right? This is Joshua chapter 5, right? And we're going to close out with the other last verse. This is Joshua chapter 5, verse, is this it? No, it's 10. Joshua chapter 10, verse 24. It says, "And it came to pass when they brought out those kings unto Joshua, that Joshua called for all the men of Israel and said unto the captains of the men of war, which went with him, Come near, put your feet upon the necks of these kings. And they came near and put their feet upon the necks of them," right? I wanted to give you past tense just to give you the full effect in the future, right? Going into Baruch, right? Because this is how it's going to take place with Yahawashi. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High." And the wrath is this captivity, right? This last captivity, let alone the captivities before, right? The Lord is telling you, I'm the one that put you in this condition. I'm the one that got you in this place, that place, and that place. So the things that you going through, suffer patiently, right? Because I put you in it, right? He says, "For thy enemy persecuted thee." He's telling you, I'll put you in this, and yes, I see, the enemy persecute thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck, right? Because this affliction is but for a moment, which we see in Corinthians. Yes, 400 years a long time, but when you look at it, it really is just a moment, because the Lord is going to give the elect men and women and the newborn, especially the 2/3 that come back and the rest of generations after that, we're going to live forever. Our world is going to be a world without end, everlasting. Forever and ever and ever. And I wish we could just hold a button and just say forever, 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 forever. And it would keep on going and never stop. Right? We're going to be forever. That's why we're going to tread upon our enemies. The Lord is going to use us. We are his battle axe. We are his weapon of war. Just like Yahawashi. We are the power that be. Right? Through Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi. Lord willing, this was edified. And this was straight to the point, to the hopeful elect. Continue, keep your foot on the gas, man. Lord willing, this was encouraged. Have your mind focused. Stay on course, right? So Yahweh speed, man.